Imagine waking up to headlines that feel heavier than usual, from tragic killings to political drama, courtroom victories and global diplomacy. Here's a quick, clear breakdown of what's shaping conversations today. I'm Erica John and you're watching iBrand TV. Let's get into the top stories making headlines today. First up, security concerns in Kwara State. President Bola Tinubu on Thursday held an emergency security meeting with Kwara State governor following widespread outrage over a deadly attack in Kaiama local government area. At least 75 residents were killed, sparking strong condemnation from the United Nations, Turkey and northern senators. The pressure is mounting on the government to act swiftly and decisively. Now to politics and the deepening crisis within the PDP. Tensions escalated after the Independent National Electoral Commission recognized a caretaker committee reportedly backed by the Minister of the FCT, Nyesom Wike. These moves angered the PDP governors and their allies led by Tanimu Turaki, who insist the action undermines party unity. To assert their authority, the caretaker committee headed by Abdulrahman Mohammed, with Samuel Anyanwu as secretary, was invited to INEC's quarterly meeting with political parties. Over at the National Assembly, the Senate is clearly split. 13 opposition senators have pushed back strongly against reports that the Senate rejected mandatory electronic transmission of election results in the amended Electoral Act Bill 2026. Senators like Iyinaya Abaribe, Victor Ume and Abdul Ningi insist they still stand firmly behind the provision and say they'll ensure it remains intact all the way to presidential assent. On the international stage, Nigeria made a quiet but notable appearance in Washington, D.C. US President Donald Trump publicly acknowledged Nigeria's First Lady, Senator Remi Tinubu, during the national prayer breakfast, praising her faith leadership and role in religious life. The event brought together US lawmakers, religious leaders and global guests to discuss faith and religious freedom. Back home, a historic court ruling in Enugu has reopened a painful chapter in colonial history. The Enugu State High Court ordered the British government to pay £20 million each to the families of 21 coal miners killed in 1949. The judge ruled the killings unlawful and a violation of the right to life. The case was brought by human rights activist Greg Ono, marking a significant moment for justice and historical accountability. Finally, on the economic front, Nigeria is talking growth and collaboration. Finance Minister Wale Edu met with Anna Bejed, Managing Director of Operations at the World Bank Group, to discuss ways Nigeria can partner with the institution to build a more productive and competitive economy. Those are some of the stories making headlines in Nigeria. Stay tuned to iBrand TV, follow us across all our social media platforms and stay informed.